What it do? What it do? It's your boy BX Brother 730, and I'm live streaming Madden NFL 19. Field the Dreams, Custom Franchise Mode Season 3. This is Week 5. I got my New England Patriots going up against division rival mates, the Buffalo Bills. I'm currently 4-0. They're 2-2. We are looking to continue our little streak here. Good luck, baby boy. Good luck. Okay. Give it to me. Stop putting. Yes, you did. Put it.
Autumn has come to upstate New York, and we find ourselves at New Era Field in Orchard Park. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the New England Patriots and the Buffalo Bills.
And we just talk. Oh my
Seems
God.
like we were just starting training camp, but here
I hope
we
this is
are
not
in
one of these
October,
games, man,
and
where
off we go on EA
everything is
Sports.
fucking delayed. Sometimes
And
I
this will
hate
be
being
a
away because I
touchback
have to
as
go
that
off
sails over the end line.
their internet connection when they're hosting, man. And it's not quite like mine's.
They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. Space to maneuver at the 40. As they finally wrangle him in at the 48. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
I know that play went to the left side, and that's what it was designed to do, an outside handoff there. But how about the whole offensive line being involved? Seal the left side where the play was going, what they call play side. But how about on the back side? Just taking care of business to make sure no one can get there and disrupt it.
Is the biggest key the left tackle?
Without a doubt. Control that edge. Get out there. You want that left tackle, if you bring your tight end over there, either way, control the edge of the line of scrimmage, you got a chance to rumble.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Let's convert.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Now look,
Hey, DeMarcus, what's going on? In my league, this is not my league right here. This is a different league, but in my league, I have just the Titans available right now. We are in season 5. Of course, week 1.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
Yo, this shit here is bugging out, man.
Second down, Winston. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. It's his first catch, and it'll be good for 15 and a first down.
Well, for teams that like to play man coverage, running corner routes can be tough on them because of the ability of getting into it. Sometimes you're squaring it off. Sometimes you're just rounding it. Sometimes there's a fake. Sometimes there's not. That makes it very, very difficult for a DB to stay with it.
First trip to the red zone for the Bills. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 17. They'll hand it off now. Williams. And he'll wind up losing yardage here. Back
We use Discord.
That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
And as we've seen throughout this season, it's no picnic trying to score touchdowns against this unit. They're ranked #1 against the run. But it's also difficult because it's not easy to throw the ball against them either.
On second down, Williams. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. He lost 2 there, and it's third down.
Count me as a little bit surprised by what we just saw there because this has been a pretty long drive, and normally you think that wears down a defense. In this case, looked like the offensive line let them down a little bit.
They allowed the penetration and the ability to stuff them for a loss. So now facing a 3rd and 16 following back-to-back running plays that went in the wrong direction. Jameis to throw it. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. Dante Hightower with a big-time sack on 3rd down, and it'll be a loss of 7.
Nice. Good miss. Great miss.
It's no good, and this will remain a scoreless game.
Well, this winds up an empty possession. Everything looked okay. He just never got the ball on target. And knowing him, he'll be disappointed with that effort.
Now a chance to take advantage of that missed field goal. 1st and 10, way up at the 37. Sony Michel, his first carry. Room to run past midfield. And finally, down at the 36-yard line. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards.
That outside handoff to the left, that play has to warm the heart of an offensive line coach because they controlled the left side where they were supposed to, but they didn't allow anything to leak from the backside on the right side of the offensive line either. Well played.
Yeah, and it created a big run. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Jumbo, 21.
On 1st down, Stafford here. To Michel on the dump off. And fighting down inside the 25. Give him 15 yards on that one, and New England has a 1st down. Just the first quarter, but tackling going to be so important going forward. They've got to limit plays like that.
And that's something when you see it happen early in the game and they don't get him on the ground, you can always tell that they were concerned about it going in. Because I can just tell you from my days, I remember being in college and worrying all off-season about our season open opponent, and they had a receiver that could shake and bake with the best of them. I tackled him on the first pass of the game, and the relief was incredible. Ended up having a pretty decent ball game. But if I'd missed him, it would have been a
different story.
long night.
Hey, DeMarcus, my fault. I didn't even see where you posted invite me. You have Discord?
Tag 26. Tag 26. You ready? 180. Let it go here. Watch the out. Hold the loop.
Here's Stafford now on 2nd down. And not only did he drop it, he dropped it in the end zone.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
So after the 2nd down incompletion,
What the
they'll come
fuck,
up now
yo?
against a 3rd and 6.
Check 93's the mic. 93's the mic. Omaha tonight.
They'll run it here. This is James White. And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Yo, I had to spam that X button right
And
there.
Gostkowski's kick is good. And the
Oh,
Patriots
man.
jump out to a 3-0 lead. So the drive stalls out inside
Spam
the
it again.
15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays that when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
The Bills offense now, they get set to head back onto the field. And they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal.
And that can hurt the psyche of a team because as they drove downfield, you know you're never supposed to count points in your mind until they go up on the board. Well, let's face it, we've been there, we've seen teams before. They were counting on those points. They didn't get them.
It's caught inside the 25. So with a big gainer anyways, they'll go ahead and take that instead of the pass interference call.
They didn't need the penalty. It would have been different, right, if they had somehow lost some yardage somewhere, but they did not. Gained all they could, down at the spot of the foul. Nothing to be gained by taking the penalty.
Following the penalty, it's Williams. And able to push his way forward.
What's going on here, man? No matter what, the CPU just stays high. What the fuck?
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
My 50. 91 is the mic.
On the counter, here's Williams. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. From the shotgun, it's Winston. It's caught. Jones. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8.
Let's go. It's time to play. Hey, let's go.
They go play action here on 1st down. And his pass incomplete.
The effort's always going to be there. Everyone's always going to try and make a catch, but underthrown balls, I think, are the toughest ones to come back and get because usually your momentum's going in the opposite direction when you're trying to stop, break, and come back and get it.
Nothing on 1st down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal.
Guys, check me out.
Winston.
Let's go! Way to be there! Way to be there!
And he is gonna get
Hey, Lord, what's going on with you? It's been a while. How you doing?
This is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
They begin with Michel on the ground, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
It's a tough one right there.
Okay, man, I see you. Go back upstairs and play, buddy.
Linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a
Okay, go
loss.
upstairs.
I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
21. Ready. Bullshit. Hurry up, get set.
To throw on 2nd down is Stafford. Looking and finding Allen Hurns. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A gain of 39 that time.
We just saw him hit a big play there on a deep post. And most of the time, the post isn't available because usually you have defenders in the middle of the field. But if you throw enough curls and crossing routes and underneath routes, I know from experience, they get tired of watching those balls get caught. They start to creep up a little bit, and that's when you can hit them big over the top.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Michel. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
On second down, here's Stafford. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. Seems like this defense, especially the secondary, has really been contesting about every throw in this first half.
Remind me of a good half-court defensive basketball team. Every time a pass is thrown, they're right there in good defensive position, able to affect the play.
Throwing on third down, Stafford. He hits White, complete. And he's taken down, but not before reaching
was in practice.
the 10-yard line. They're able to convert on third down.
Yeah.
And sets up a 1st and goal.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield, but when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive a team towards a victory.
Trying to pound it in here with Michelle. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
Man, just go upstairs, buddy.
He'll get it up the middle. And a pickup of about 4 down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness, think about running the ball here. Not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them as well. I wouldn't run it here, guys. You might want to try throwing it.
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Now Stafford. And that's caught by Gronk for a Pats touchdown. Rob Gronkowski, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Patriots add on to their lead. Extra point good by Gostkowski. And the lead grows to 10-0. Gostkowski now out to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Bills offense coming out ready to take over. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Out to his left. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. Zay Jones was the intended receiver. And it's 2nd down.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
Easy, easy, easy. Hey, sub. Let's go.
Throwing again, Winston on 2nd and 10. And they went for a big play through the air on 2nd down. Couldn't connect. Now it's 3rd.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the 2nd quarter. A lot of time to change things.
Oh, that was a pick 6.
Tried to dump it off underneath on the
What's up with you?
Nearly picked.
Gotta get that. Gotta get that.
Reception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. The Patriot offense now set to come back out onto the field. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And he'll take
Oh, Sony. Come on, man.
Now it looks like we've got a Patriot down.
Like, what are you doing, bro?
We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park. Looking to throw on second down. Stafford.
Oh, my God. That was dumb. I had him on the what you call it. That was my fault. That was dumb on my fault.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better.
Yeah, you definitely can, DeMarcus.
This is definitely not his best.
I got to give you my information, man. Yo, definitely hit me up in the inbox. Send me an inbox message. When I'm done with this game, I will give you all the details you need to know and link you to the rules, and that way you can tell me then if the league is still something that you want to be a part of.
Following the interception, Winston gonna throw deep for the end zone, and it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, second down.
Well, sometimes those cliches really come true, don't they? When they talk about it takes all 11 to play good defense. We've seen that in this ball game. I think the secondary has to be singled out, though. They are in the presence of every receiver whenever the ball is thrown. And this one, they have forced another incompletion.
And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. On 3rd down, Winston.
Really? Come on.
That's James.
You're right there, too.
It's good for a dozen and a first down.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
You're not listening, Mir.
Jameis now on first down. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. 2 minutes to play here in the first half. Back to Buffalo after this. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack.
My 50, my 50. Hey. You got 3, Let's go.
Now a pitch out to Williams. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 12 yards is the pickup there, and that'll bring up a 3rd down.
In today's NFL, when you get teams in long yardage situations with your defense, you're really going to go to your speed packages. You're going to get smaller, lighter guys on the field in order to cover the expected pass. So they might want to run the ball against a smaller, lighter line.
Yo, that's my
exactly what happened. It was tough on them. And now, instead of being in 3rd and very long, they ended up setting themselves up in 3rd and manageable. They've got a chance at a first down.
And his kick is good. And they get themselves on the board here. It's 10-3. So they get the 3 points, but they've now had 3 trips into the red zone, and that's all they've come away with.
And in the NFL, the way they measure red zone efficiency and success, did you score touchdowns on those drives? That's first and foremost. Getting points, that's the second measurement. So by that measure, they haven't done very well. They've got to figure that out.
Here comes Philip Dorsett now to return it. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. And the Patriots gearing up to go now. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Seeing that play and understanding just how tough it is to cover tight ends, especially the ones running around the NFL nowadays, makes me glad I didn't make it in that league. I would have had a really difficult time.
But now you get to sit up here with me.
Yeah, and that's fun, isn't it? And what a really nice gain right there on first down for them. Brings up a nice second down for them.
To throw on second down, Stafford. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. P.J. Williams with a pick, and they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
So good field position for the Bills as they come up 1st and 10. Now Winston. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. Winston now from the 50. He targets Jordan Matthews, and it's caught. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. First down, Winston.
What the fuck is that safety doing? Yo, did y'all see that? Oh my God. The hell was that?
And a little time left on the clock, so on the other side, they're thinking, gosh, we'd like to get that lead right back.
Yeah, thanks for pointing that out. Here I am, go ahead and tapping out the first half. There's still time. They've got to make a decision about what they want to do on the kickoff, whether they want to let their return guy touch it.
Extra point right down the middle, and that is going to take aim as we approach halftime. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. Just over 30 seconds to go in the half. They've got it 1st and 10.
4 down. Hey. 22. Jumble, set.
This looks like a free play for Stafford. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. A boost here to start the drive. After the penalty, it's 1st and 5. From the gun, here's Stafford. He gets it into the hands of Gronkowski, complete. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. Stafford now 6 of 10 in this first half. He's got his guys a first down here.
Hey, give me radar. 4 down.
A shotgun snap for Stafford. And incomplete there, almost picked off. That's one you maybe expect your roaming free safety to come up with, but it's 2nd down. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10.
Check 93. Zebra.
Back to the air. Stafford on 2nd down. He's going to let this one go deep. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Josh Gordon, the intended receiver. And now it's 3rd down. New England on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And an alley to run.
Let's go. Let's go, Sony. I mean, that's James White. My fault, my fault. Way to go, James.
The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
Oh, now it fucking stops. Ain't that some shit?
I was just about to say he had missed an extra.
Now it stops when I select
there
it.
You have it. Halftime quickly over. 3rd quarter, here we go. So at halftime, it's the Patriots with the advantage. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And an excellent return there as he's up to the 35 and make it the 40-yard line.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. 1 first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
Very good starting position for the Patriot offense as they come up 1st and 10.
21. Jumbo, set.
Out of the gun, Stafford. Wide open, Gronkowski.
I hope that wasn't holding. Horse, man. Come on.
Now that's one they hate. The ball's got to come all the way back.
So that's an explosive play, a really explosive play that gets wiped out, and they have to start over after the penalty.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Following the penalty, Michelle. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. That's going to go as a loss of 2.
I think it's pretty evident we can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments.
4 down. 10. Set, little lady. 22. White.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Stafford. On the slant, he gets it to Gronkowski. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down. New England on 3rd down. They've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Operating from the gun. Stafford. And able to find Dorsett. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A pickup of 24 on the 3rd down conversion.
Let's go.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Lily, stop yelling, please.
And he'll get a little over 2, maybe a full 3 down to the 32-yard line.
Yo, FG, what it do, man? Yeah, man, I'm getting my fix in right now, man. Had to get this league game in for this other league. 4-0 with these Patriots.
Didn't happen on that play.
On 2nd down, Michelle powers through it. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line.
Ooh, he got a little Micah Hyde out there. All right, at least he's out on this play here. What are we gonna do? Where's the play at? It's not. Fuck. There you go.
Runs like that will give Michelle some more carries going forward.
And which league? My league or this league right here?
Middle, let's go. 10, 10. Hey, 22. Ready.
He's in man-to-man.
Hey, 22.
Nope, he's going back in zone.
On 1st and 10, Stafford.
Right down the middle. Let's go.
And that's caught by Gronk for a Pats touchdown. Rob Gronkowski with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Patriots add 6 to their lead.
Touchdown, touchdown. 22.
From the gun, Stafford. And he's got it.
Yes, go play.
So the
Go
try
play
for
with it.
2 successful. And that bumps their lead up even further.
Oh, shit, I'm not sure. I know they got two slots available. I seen. I can find out after this game. No.
And this will not be returnable.
Go back
It's out of the
upstairs.
back of the end zone for a touchback.
No,
So here's the
we getting
Bills
ready to go soon.
offense now. They
Don't
get
leave 'em
ready
on.
for their first possession of the second half. They're down in this
It's
game.
it's
a chance
on.
for
His
the
is on.
offense,
Just leave him
though,
alone.
to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot
How
of the
many
time.
plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more
Okay,
like
goodbye.
8
Go put
to
it back
10.
up there.
Kind of a starter or an
Yeah,
opener.
don't let it
whatever
fall.
terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
No.
All day, baby. Let's go.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Ready.
2nd down, Winston. And he checks this one down to Williams. 4 yards on the pickup, and just like that, it's 3rd down.
I'm not sure, to be
Everyone's
honest,
gotta
bro.
be able to catch the football.
I'm not even
Doesn't
sure.
matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
4 down, 4 down. Alert. Check. Crunch, crunch, crunch. Wait. Under crunch. Let's go.
3rd and short yardage, Winston.
There we go.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Jason McCourty. And he will score. Touchdown, Patriots. The point after try for Gostkowski.
Damn, man. Oh, I still got it, though. Good shit, good shit.
Gostkowski the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. And now out come the Bills. And fresh off the pick 6, they've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's got to be like what we talk about with defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown. Short-term memory, right back out there doing the things that he does best, and knowing that taking care of the ball is paramount. Here's his opportunity.
It comes back to those defensive backs for the former DB, right?
I don't know where that comes from. It just kind of emerges out of me for some reason.
It's deep in there, right? Yeah. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. Line of scrimmage, again, the 25, 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, Winston. And he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away, but the bottom line is that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
Hey, sub.
From the gun, Winston. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
Well, we're into the second half now, and this is an offense that continues
Can
to
we
struggle to
just
sustain a
go?
drive.
Looks like they're just
Can we
totally
just
out of
go?
sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we
Can
saw there. I don't know,
we
the rhythm seems off.
When I felt like this before, I apologize.
Now the Patriot offense set to take over again. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that, they had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Set, lady. 58's the mic. Ready. White. Yeah. You don't want none.
Here's Stafford. It down. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Gordon. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. An excellent pickup of 34 yards. Around the NFL, third quarter at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta. Now, you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. And we'll keep an eye on that one as our game goes along here. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he stopped behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, let me puff out my chest a little bit, even though I'm not rooting for either team. But that was a really nice defensive play. It's awfully fun to watch, even in an offensive game.
Check, 93's the mic. 93's the mic. 21. I got you.
To throw on second down at Stafford. And they take him down.
And that's crazy because I had the dudes blocking on that side of it.
Coming hard that
Oh,
time.
God.
He's
Fuck
able
it.
to run him down for a loss of 12. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long.
13, hey, go here.
Operating from the gun. Stafford is going to fire one deep, middle of the field.
Yeah, that's a
And
punt.
he's
We'll
gonna be
take that.
intercepted
We
a
can get him
third
stopped.
time. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. Gronkowski, the intended target. But they needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the third quarter. Defensively, they did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break, taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys,
Let's go.
come on, capitalize on this one.
A first down throw for Winston. Looking downfield for Jones. And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on it at second down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
A second down throw for Winston. The left side completion to Jones. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A good pickup there, a 22. On first and 10, Winston. Flushed out right. Looking downfield for Jones. So they took a shot on first down, but couldn't connect.
Well, partner, I think the defensive fellas got the memo, and they decided to cover him on that play.
Yeah, he's already up over 100 yards in this game. They tried a deep shot, couldn't get it.
Yeah, when you've had that much success, finally someone said, let's try and put a stop to it and put people on him.
4 down. Check. Hey, sub. Let's go.
On second down, Winston again. He's going to float this over the middle, deep. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, Guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. They'll throw again. Winston. And James has it. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown.
I should have went man-to-man there. I'm trying out different shit.
His first touchdown on the year. And the Bills cut into that lead. Boy, it's nice to have that big, reliable target you can go to.
Each and every time. A lot of people see that position as a fallback. Throw it to them when all else fails. Not at all. This guy can make...
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big, big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
All right, here we go.
This drive starts out on the ground with Michelle, and he'll be taken down here at about the 23-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, Brandon, pace comes into play now because they've got the advantage. They've got the football, but they've got to be very careful about what speed they're going to play. You know, my music teacher back in New Paltz, Mrs. Bythema Bagley, used to say, don't go prestissimo when you really want to go largo. And what she meant by that is don't go too fast when you really want to go at a nice, slow, deliberate pace.
I am speechless. I am without speech. Play clock down to 3, and we're going to get a timeout here. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. On 2nd down, here's Stafford. This one left side caught by Patterson. And they finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 34.
What, Mir?
It's a big play there for the Patriots. 44 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Stafford on 1st down. Breaks a tackle. Eluding the pressure right. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Unable to get it to Gronkowski that time. And now it's 2nd down.
Let's face it, perfection is something we all chase, whether it's playing this game or whatever we do. Hard to attain, but that's what they were searching for as that pass goes incomplete.
On the ground, this is Michelle. Oh, and now he bowls him over. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
New England on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd down and 12. Stafford. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Tre'Davious White with a pick.
Oh, my God.
And now look at him
He
go.
actually playing stupid, bro.
And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. Well, don't change that channel just yet. This one may have gotten a bit more interesting.
Put down the remote, put down the clicker. This one looked like it was over. It looked like they were ready to seal the deal. But in doing so, by pitching it around a little bit, It cost them. We could have a great finish.
Extra point splits the uprights. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. And now out come the Patriots. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position and not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
And he'll be dropped at the 30. And a shifty move got him a couple extra on the play. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and that'll bring up second down. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
Hey, hey. 4 down.
A give. This is Michelle. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2. Now 3rd down.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bringing up a key 3rd down.
I know you did, buddy. I got you.
Side of the ball, there's an opportunity because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key 3rd down. Highlight that word. Put it in bold. Here we go. Gets it to Gordon. And he's got the 1st down. Yardage before being taken down at midfield. A good pickup there, a 22. Big hook up there, forced to throw it on 3rd down. The connection's going to keep the drive alive and also keep the clock moving.
Yeah, and from a defensive perspective, didn't get a sack, didn't knock the ball free, didn't break up the pass. The clock keeps running on you. You're in a dire situation now.
A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. And in this situation with the lead 4th quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
To throw on 2nd down. Stafford letting one go deep here. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off at the 11. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to
It's
mechanics,
off.
footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the 2nd week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a 1st down. Well, there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the 4th quarter, picking up the 1st.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time. And that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way. But what a nice job using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing when it was time to exit the pocket and go.
Jameis to throw it. It's caught here by Adams. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 10 yards, good enough for a Buffalo 1st down. Winston now to throw on 1st down. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to flip one out here to his running back.
Okay.
Time for a break.
Yep, sure.
We'll come back for the electrifying conclusion after this.
Let's go now.
Back to throw. And his throw is incomplete. He was looking for Matthews that time. 3rd down here. 3rd and long coming up defensively. You pressure the quarterback or drape all over the passing lane?
Yes. That's exactly what you do. It's both because they're not mutually exclusive. They may have been at one time in football, but not anymore. You want to have that pressure. If you have a big-time pass rusher, send him after the quarterback, and then make sure you blanket the field.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And the blitz does come. Throw left side complete. It's James. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on 4th down. They run. It's Williams. And he's got the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 49. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down. He'll look to throw.
They had to convert there on 4th down, and they ran the football. Major surprise, but they pick it up. Now they've got to really hurry.
11 yards and a Buffalo first down.
Pardon, you got to like what they're doing right there. Little by little, they're getting closer. Another good pickup.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. He's back to throw. On the crossing route, complete. It's Jones. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Winston in the offense with a 1st and 10. And he's 5 for 6 now throwing the ball on this drive. Back to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Dante Hightower. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play.
I know you did, buddy.
Going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16.
Hey, you're on an island over there. You're on an island. Hey, sub. Let's go. Screen, Trevor C. Sneak out late.
They'll look to throw. And it's caught. It's a touchdown. So they rally here in the final minute, and they're an extra point away.
He caught that. Ain't no need to boo-foo that. That was a touchdown.
So getting the big touchdown they needed late in the 4th. Now what do? You conservative and just tie it up?
No, I think you put your practice into game situation. Go as fast as possible. You already have your play call ready to go. Go for 2 and decide it right now.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. Set to go now with the kickoff. These two teams all even again as we continue in this wild 4th quarter. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. Now the Patriots offense, they work their way back out onto the field. They have a little bit of time here to get into field goal range. Not much. In a tie game, you don't want to do anything crazy, right?
I agree with you on that one. Risk reward, okay? If you go for it, what is the absolute reward on this? But the risk is probably greater. Run the clock out, get to overtime, and try and win it there.
All right, we'll see if they do just that. Stafford now to throw. He's going to let it go again. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off right around the 43. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offensive coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
Following the interception, Winston. Oh, a A scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout.
That's so sad when you're all over that and nothing.
13 seconds left to play. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Winston to throw. And Jones has it over the middle. The Bills passing game, getting them down the field. They've got another 1st down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
And his kick here is good. And the Bills have come back to regain the lead. A great come-from-behind victory in this one, Charles. And really the difference, obviously, was that 4th quarter. They dominated.
And it has to start with believing that you can make that comeback. Because we've been in games before. We've done games where you can just look at one team and realize they have no chance of making it back. Not in the one we just saw here. They did it, and they did it well.